everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to do for life coaching the Wheel of Needs. So for the rest of this time I'm just going to maybe show you a blank wheel because ultimately you're filling out your own wheel. So the way this is going to work is you're going to fill in, you're going to first of all make a wheel, and then you're going to draw an X, and then you're going to draw a cross. Okay. And then in those 8 spots, you're going to number it from 0, which is in here, through 10. Okay. So 0 through 10. All right. But you're going to do like just a cross, and then you're going to go an X. Now with this one, there's more. You could do more if you want. You could do as many as you want. So this has to do with needs. So how are we going to do this? So you're going to write down, what do you need in life? Okay, so I'll give you some examples. So in mine, I wrote, I need to have freedom, but I also need to be disciplined. I need to ask for what I want. I need forgiveness, circle of influence. I need to trust myself, happiness, celebrate my life, personal motivation, passion, personal success, living a balanced life, shining my light. Now, to be totally honest, I wrote this years ago when I first got my life coaching certificate in 2008, and this is when I wrote it. This really isn't who I am anymore, but back then that is what I wrote. So it's called the Wheel of Needs, and so basically, again, you can just take a piece of paper and a pen and draw a circle with like an X and a cross, and then 0 to 10, and then write in, and you could pause me, and then just write in what your needs are, okay? And you can put me back on when you're done. Okay, so if you're back, what you should have probably have already finished is your wheel, and you wrote down at least 8. It doesn't have to be 8. It could be as many. It could be 6. It could be 5. It could be as many as you want. Things that you feel you need in your life, and you numbered it 0 to 10. Okay, so now I want you to now take a pencil or a pen or a marker, whatever you want, or a crayon, and just start coloring in and just start rating them from 0 to 10 on how much it shows up in your life. Is it a 0? So stuff that you feel like you need to have in your life, okay? 0 being not really, 10 being, yeah, I have this going on in my life. This is great. So go ahead and hit pause and rate those now for your Wheel of Needs. And then come back here when you're done. So if you're back, you should have already have filled in your wheel on all your needs, okay, from 0 to 10, and then 10 being it's being fulfilled, 0 it's not being fulfilled at all. Okay, so now that you have that, here are your questions. Okay, how do you feel about your needs as you look at your wheel? How do you feel about your needs? How do you feel about it? When you're looking at your needs, how do you feel about them as you're looking at it? Are there any surprises? Are there any surprises based on the wheel? Have you noticed something that surprised you? And you could pause me at any time. Just hit pause whenever you want to answer this, and then just come back. I'm just going to keep going through the questions. The next one is, how do you currently spend time in these areas? Okay, go ahead and hit pause. How do you currently spend time in these areas? Okay. And then the next question is, how would you like to spend time in these areas? Okay, go hit pause. Give yourself a detailed map of how you would like to spend these. How would you like to spend these areas? Okay. And then the next question is, what would make the particular area that you don't have a 10, how can you make this a score of 10? What can you do to make it a score of 10 on a particular need that you feel needs your biggest attention right now? Okay. What can you do to make that a score of 10? All right. And then pause when you get a chance. Okay. And then if you're back, then we're on to the next question. And that is, what would a score of 10 look like? Well, what would it look like? What would a 10 in that particular need look like? And you could do it for all your needs. You could just do it for one. This is your life coaching. So whatever you want to do, just hit pause and go ahead and answer that question. What would a score of 10 look like? You know, you're basically asking your soul for the answers. When you're writing, you're actually channeling. You're channeling what your soul is telling you. Okay, next question. Which of these categories would you most like to improve? So which one would you most like to improve? Which one do you feel is really tugging at you right now? Go ahead and hit pause and answer that. Could be all of them, could be just some of them, it could be one of them. Next one is, how could you make space for these changes in your life? How could you make space for these changes in your life on your wheel of needs? The ones that you want to work on right now. Go ahead and hit pause. All right. And then if you're back, what help and support might you need from others to make changes and be more satisfied with your life? Go ahead and hit pause. Again, what help and support might you need from others to make changes and be more satisfied with your life? Okay. And when you're done with that one, the next question is, and what change do you want to make first? What change do you want to make first? Go ahead and hit pause. Okay, and then if you're back, what is the smallest step you could take to get started? What is the smallest little step that you could take to get started? To get the ball rolling. All right. If there was one key action that would begin to bring everything into balance, what would it be? What would that key action be? Go ahead and hit pause. Okay, and then the last question is, do you want to be accountable? So is there a date you would like to set that you are going to make this happen? All right, and again, you can hit pause if you need to think about that. So yeah, so wheel of needs can be anything. It could be like, oh yeah, I need to spend more time with my family or my spouse, or I need, whatever it is, I need to, whatever your needs are. Um, I need to spend more time on my passion, whatever that is, or I need to spend more time exercising, or whatever it is, right? So that's all. That's what the wheel of needs are. I hope you enjoyed that. I do have a couple more questions if you'd like to stay on to see what. These are my twin flame questions, specifically twin flame. That's why I like these. Let's see if anything pops out. Kind of, not really. Okay, so let's see what this one says. Ooh, what does the law of divine oneness mean to you? What does the law of divine oneness? So that's what it's kind of like a universal law, the law of divine oneness. What does the law of divine oneness mean to you? You can go ahead and hit pause, and your soul will channel you for the answer as you write down your answer. And then when you're done, pause. When you're done with that question, I have a second question. Okay. This one says, how are you actively bettering yourself every day? And you can hit pause with that one too. How are you actively bettering yourself every day? And you can also pause and answer that for yourself. I don't think I was gonna maybe pull one more. Nope, I'm getting a no on that. I was going to pull one more thing, but I think we're good. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the Wheel of Needs. We're going to keep doing a new wheel every week. We're just going to work on wheels because they're fun. That's why. Different wheels each week. So come back I think I do this every Tuesday. Do I do this on Tuesdays? No, I don't. I do these on no. Yes, I do these on Wednesdays. So I post these on Wednesdays. So every Wednesday you could come back and I do a new wheel every Wednesday if you enjoy this. And then I pick a couple of questions that will help you on your twin flame journey. And just to kind of prompt you to stretch yourself a little bit. I do life coach one-on-ones if you're interested. I also do a lot of mentoring and I do readings if you're interested. You can email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com if you're interested. All right. So have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. And, I'm very appreciative that you clicked on and that you subscribed. I'm very, very appreciative of all of you. Thanks, everyone. Bye.